Hey, don't know if you guys could hear me or not. Just rushing, trying to get through this stream here. I just changed the title. I'm going to be, well, I don't know why I'm talking now, because according to this, I'm not even streaming. Can you guys hear me? You guys do hear me. What the heck's wrong with my YouTube? Of course, I lose lonely screen. Doing everything in my power to get this going so we could get Jesse on time here. Just got back from the doctor's office. And if I could connect a lonely screen and not have issues, be a very happy camper. But it doesn't look like it's work for me. Darn it. Something, ain't it? Especially when you're in a hurry, it's always something. Freaking connect. You have one job. Literally, you have one job. There we go. All right. We are... Hello, everyone. I'd like to go through all the names. Thank you all for coming. I'm not going to be able to because I'm trying to, get the stream going as soon as possible. Let me just set forth the rules that I'm putting on myself. Hey, John, how you doing? Thanks for tagging me, buddy. Thank you, Matt. I'm not going to kill it, though. This is just practice. I cannot get practice on tour 9, or is it tour 10 or 11 for the other one? So this is my only practice. So I'm going to play these holes the way I normally would. And then I'm going to go over with my expert friends, and they're going to tell me where I can make some improvements. I'm going to try to chip every ball in, and I am also going to, just play my best game. I'm going to go for hole-in-ones, and all that. But when it comes to putting, I'm going to get the bogey. I'm coming on again tomorrow with both my rookie account and this account. My rookie account, I don't need practice in because I could play friendlies. And I've been spending a whole bunch of time on my rookie account. That's why all my chess slots are in. So without any further ado, let's begin. I don't even have club, what do you call it? Club choices here. Let's see, I'm going to go sniper and Saturn Claw. I like what I got. Let's just jump in. I'm sorry, I had a doctor's appointment, and that's what really threw me off. So by making mistakes here and not having the right clubs and this and that, I'll be able to say, oh, okay, it makes sense for me here to bring this club or bring that club or whatever, or use this ball or use that ball. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and use Marlins or something in time. Maybe not Marlins. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play like I would play on Tour 8, which is Navigator or Quasar. Hello, Michael Griffin. So yeah, this is just practice, guys. This is where I'm gonna just kind of see. Let's try a little curl here. Let's try a little side spin here. And if I end up in the rough, so be it. But I'm not trying to end up in the rough. If you see me go in the rough, it was an honest mistake. I'm not throwing this in any way. So hopefully we could also keep track of some sort of score. If I got a really easy chip in, I'm going to take the easy chip in, but the putts, I'm probably just going to forfeit. So let us begin. We got a quasar. I don't mind the 6.9 mile an hour wind. I like full top spin. I go with the side spin, and I go with some curl. Let's see. Here. Like that. And I don't mind hitting it great on the left. It would have sucked if I would have hit it great on the right. And I end up in about the same spot that I would end up if I was playing, just some friendlies. Hey, Jeff Elliott, how you doing, buddy? Griffin? I'm sorry, guys. This is going to be like a really sped up, abbreviated version. Jesse had already made an announcement that he is going to stream at 9 o'clock, or I'm sorry, 9:30 my time. And I do not want to step on his toes. I'm doing pretty good. Jeff, how you doing? So, as far as the chat or anything, if you guys are hanging out in, Jesse's stream after this one, I'll be happy to answer any questions there while Jesse's playing his rounds. Not sure which round he's doing, but whatever round it is that he is doing, I am going to be taking notes. This is 1 1/4, or no, 1 1/2. So that's 1 1/2, 3, 9, so 6. That. I didn't even make the adjustment. See how much of a hurry I'm in? Rush, rush, rush. Tomorrow I won't be rushed, guys. Ooh, close. Close, close, close. Johnny Faith, how you doing, buddy? I'm just reading the tagged comments here real quick. 40 people. Look, all 40 of you guys, you definitely deserve a better stream than what I'm giving right now. I'm just, I know some people look forward to the streams and say they're good even when I feel that they're not that good. And that's why I'm coming on and, attempting this. So right here, simple, easy putt for the birdie, no problem. Let's forfeit them. I don't even have like a list in front of me to know what's going on. Oh, and that, I also want to use this time to tell you guys a few other things as well. And I may have accidentally unfriended some of you on Facebook, and that is because I'm creating another Facebook account, one for, my friends that are subscribers and things on here. And then on my other account, my mini account is going to be the one that I'm going to play some Friendly Fridays on, and accept friends through that one. That way I can keep up with like what my family's doing and, my close personal friends and stuff. And the problem that I was having is I would wake up in the morning and I would have, 100+ notifications, and I'd just look at Facebook and, see the notifications and then just put it down and be like, ugh. So this way I could keep it separate. I could see, if my daughter posts a picture of her puppy, or if my neighbor posts a picture of his dinner, or whatever these people will want me to see, the people, that I hold near and dear to my heart, I'll still be able to see those posts. And I'll also have one channel just dedicated to you guys. So I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. And this here, I'm actually learning from my boy James, watching his stream a little bit earlier. From the pro tees, I'm just a little bit worried. I don't want to end up in the sand, So I'd rather hit here. Got that? All right. Yep. All right. Yep. All right. Yep. I never take this approach, but I do not want to end up in the sand. Oh, did not mean to hit it great. I'm glad I gave myself a little bit of room, though, for mistakes. And you wouldn't win too many shootouts, I don't think, this way, but a nice easy putt, so I'll take it. Hey, Manny, how you doing, buddy? Jeff Elliott said, that's fine, I would. Yeah, I got to keep it separate, guys. I'm sorry. There's nothing against anyone in particular. It's just I've made so many great friends through this YouTube channel. And I got to keep it separate. You know, my friends don't care if my buddy's making meatloaf. You know, they don't care about the picture of my daughter's adorable dog or my other daughter, you know, showing off some cool piercing that she got. But I don't get to see those things because I just have, you know, 1,000 friends, you know, that are all about that golf clash. So this way I'll be able to enjoy both, but keep them separate. So again, if you have been deleted, it's nothing personal. It's just, you know, one accounts for one thing and one accounts for another. Ken says adjustment on the island is mid sniper. And thank you, Ken. I really appreciate that. I just I'm being very careful, you know, in terms of certain shots. I don't want to bust out the Malibu or Nirvana unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, business is business, but this doesn't feel like a business, you know? I really, I like you guys a lot. You make my days. I love to be able to get on and stream. I'm so happy that, you know, a lot of my friends are streaming as well, and my dog just let himself in. Aiden, can you help me out with that, buddy? Aiden, can you let your dog in? He just opened the side door. All right, so we're definitely going to go with the sniper here because of this nice wind. I really like this wind. Although this is a shootout, isn't it? Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be getting this wind. 7 in the actual tournament. Little bit of curl on it. Don't need the curl. I want a nice easy putt or a decent chip. That puttable? Yes, it is. Will you let him in? Oh, my son is so... Go, hurry. No, they're looking at my hand. Go! Come on, I'm on the air. Oh, I was supposed to... What did I do? All right, my hand's not on it right this second. You know when you want to come back. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, it's par 3. That's what I did. All right. My son doesn't want to be on camera. Respecting his wishes. Go ahead. No, he's not naked. He wants his things. He wants... I don't know. He doesn't want to be on my channel for whatever reason. I'm too cringy. Okay, now in this particular hole, what's more important to me is making that jump. So I'm going to go with the Navigator because it's going to knock down just a little bit more of that wind. 5 mile an in wind will be... 4 or 5 will be plenty, so I shouldn't need any top spin. I'm hoping this... I'm not top spin, side spin. Hit it great. I don't like hitting it great on this because we have such a skinny area to deal with. But that's right where I wanted to be. I hate this shot too, Manny. Yes, my health is fine. When I say doctor, I mean head shrink. I go to the head shrink once a week. It's just I have bad anxiety. I'm on disability for it. You know, it's all documented and everything. So hopefully one day I can get over this anxiety, get back to a productive life in society. And that's why I don't like missing an appointment. But yes, as far as I know, health is fine. I mean, you never know. We might not wake up tomorrow morning, but I'm not being treated for anything except for my anxiety. I think he hit that too hard. Yep, he did. But thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. I like going about 2 to 3 bars of backspin and then lining it right up with the hole. David Rogers, the train. We had fun in Tommy's stream, didn't we? Let me take this shot and then give you your appropriate flames, my man. Thank you so much for the 5. Appreciate you. Get some flames in the chat. The train is still rolling. That was definitely rolling in Tommy's stream. Oh, great. I hit it great. This is for David Rogers, my man. From New York City, if I remember correctly, right? Look at them flames. Changing colors. No more of that. Click, 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 click. Although that was kind of funny. Oh, man, I love that lighter. And I will be playing on my tablet soon. I'm not good enough on the tablet yet to play tournaments. And I'm also still waiting in the mail for the protective cover. Like you see, I got the OtterBox all over this. So, my God, if I were to drop that, I would die. I would have a heart attack. So, right now, James Inman. Look at that. James Inman. Woot, woot. Donation train. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, both of you guys. Let's just go ahead and go with the forfeit here. Give this person the win. You guys rock. I appreciate you big time. Thank you, David Rogers and James Inman. You guys got the lucky golf bag torch lighter treatment today. I really appreciate your donations, though. Thank you so much. All right, all right, all right. Play hole 4. Moving on along. We're making good time. So tomorrow I'm going to be trying to qualify, I believe, both rookie and pro. Not sure that I'm going to stream them at the same time, though. I might do one at 6 and one at 8, or I have other people I got to consider. Okay, now, when I was with Tommy, I said, to do the rough bump, but that's with Tommy. This, however, is in pro. I was instructing rookies. I definitely don't want anyone to try the rough bump here. I wish I'd have brought the quarterback with me. Yikes. I want to curl it, but I feel like curling it will make it go long ways from the sand. I don't think this is a good shot. Oh, I had plenty of room for a curl. Oh, it was bad enough to have to bust out the Nirvana. Now I'm going to have to bust out the... yeah, this is definitely something I'm going to have to talk with Jesse, James, Joe, Tommy. I got a lot of awesome streams out there to watch as well. Yes, Meathead, we had 2 big-time donations with the flame. I love this guy. Look at that. I love how the red just sneaks in there. You gotta hold it down a little bit, but, it changes colors. I didn't get to see these. Measuring up now. James says he'd still bump with right spin. Okay. We're both hitting from the rough, but that's no excuse. I don't know. I think the quarterback just makes more sense on this hole. Curling it with as much backspin as you can afford to put on it. I should have had a list in front of me. I really should have had a list. Because then I could at least goof around practice with... I'm going to need to hit this perfect. I would at least be able to goof around practice with the right clubs, you know? With this, I'm kind of stuck with what I got, but I am using this for research, and it's a great way for me to get together with you guys. Now, Nathan says Thor's hammer works great on that shot, but Thor's hammer has even less curl than the extra mile, so that's surprising to hear. Is it because of all the backspin? Well, the backspin will get you in trouble because you got to somehow avoid that bunker. Something to consider. All right, we're going to give this guy a win with another forfeit here and move along to the next hole. Hole number 5. Tomorrow I'm going to be so much more prepped. If I don't get a good score, it's because I'm accidentally driving into the rough or screwing up. I'm looking. These are the things you really need to look into. These were like things that handicapped me in the past, and I'm not going to let them handicap me again. And they are as follows. Going over water, adjusting for extra wind. Height elevation. Among other things. Yep, great on the right. Not sure I'm okay with that. No, I'm not okay with that. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's okay. That will have me bringing along the... Up in the sand, didn't I? My two real long rough iron and just lost. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, nice if we could keep lonely screen working. Asking that much? I'm going to have to take my next shot off the air unless it pops up here. Oh, this pisses me off. It's like, come on, man. You've got one job. Real risky shot. Oh, I am back on. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Cash me outside, Dr. Phil. How about that? Amazing that the internet can make these kids so famous for being infamous. You know? Okay, I like that. I like that. This is chipping. Okay. We can afford that mistake even without the really long club. Now, just to be sure I know how the green plays, I am going to still go for the chip-in. Of course, unless this guy sinks. Are you asking me, Brandon, or are you giving me advice, bro? Because overall, with the Tour 4 holes, I think we are definitely going to be needing more topspin than what the Guardian currently gives, but not 100% sure on that. I hit it great to the right. That might actually help. They call me. Because I didn't really adjust for the wind. Okay, well, we are up to 50 people, so there are some newer people in here. Anyone who I unfriended, it was not done on purpose, Dennis, just so you know. All the names blur in together. And, you know, I had to delete like over 1,000 people. It was a ridiculous amount of people. It had to be over 1,000. It felt like over 1,000. There's so many inactive people, and some names I either didn't recognize or didn't recognize the photo. And I'm also moving my Golf Clash over to another Facebook account. I'm not going to plug that today because I don't have a name for it yet, but I am going to plug it in tomorrow's video. And I'm only going to accept friend invitations from people who send me messages through that. So that way I know that they actually show up to my live streams, because that's the only people I want to be friends with on Facebook. I don't need to be friends with people who are just subscribed, if you know what I mean. Not trying to sound like ignorant or anything, but there's just too many people. So my apologies for unfriending you. We will get that worked out. And if I unfriended anyone else, we are definitely getting that worked out. Not mean to hit it great. I did give myself a little bit of room for a mistake, and that's easy to chip in from there. Only reason I'm taking this shot is because, you know, it's already been decided, you know, that we got an eagle, so it was a free practice hole. And once again, I am not recommending to anyone using the same clubs all the way through. I'm using this as a gauge to make my decisions for the account that will count tomorrow. We are just moving along pretty quick here. We might be able to get off around 9. Oh, did I get off on a different a tangent? I have another Facebook account, but right now the name is something goofy, and I have the word inactive in it just to let people know. It's probably just going to be my name, like RJ Friedman or something like that. But I will probably have a Golf Clash picture or It's RJ TV logo shot. And see, those are things, I don't know. It might just be me, but I'm kind of embarrassed to put like It's RJ TV on my Facebook, because I say some things to you. I'm comfortable with you guys. I say things to you and act a certain way with you that I would never act that way in front of, say, someone I went to school with 20 some odd years, you know, ago. They would think like I'm just some weirdo if they just caught like a weird random show. So, you know, I don't want those people joining my YouTube channel, because they would look at me like I'm insane. Even though, you know, this is the real me, I'm not going to act, you know, I'm not going to act a certain way, you know, like, because in school, you know, I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be suave. And here I just want to be me. I'm going to try this without any curl. That sets me up beautifully. Again, not going to win many shootouts this way, but nice, easy putt. Now, see, this ball doesn't like Jesse. It knows I'm trying to hurry up for Jesse, and it's like, I'm just going to roll so slow. Just because I know you're in a hurry. Nope, I didn't stop yet. I'm just going to keep on rolling as slow as I can. Yeah, I'm just practicing, Randy. How about RJGC for golf, for Clash Golf? Also, I will not be purchasing Defresh. Thanks for the flames, bro. I will not be purchasing any golf balls for this tournament, and that's because I have eyeballs, which are the same exact. No, what did I do? I was supposed to forfeit. Well, I still won't qualify. Like what, +2 or something? But RJ, oops, RJ Clash Golf. Are you trying to type RJGC? I aim for the rough in the front on that shot when with a foot. All right, let's keep it rolling. Rolling. Up, we're at -1 now. But only 2 more holes to go. Here's another one I really don't like. Because, oh no, is this, no, this is a par 4. Am I thinking right? Which is this? Yeah, this is the hole. Okay, this one, I really don't like this hole. Let's knock down this wind just a little bit. Oh, Marlin. Not to be cheap, but just because we don't need the extra power with the 7.1 mile an... Yeah, we do. All right, we'll stick with the Quasar. And we don't want to bump this rough. That's the main thing. I'll put a little side spin on. I'm not going to overpower. Let's see how that works out. Hopefully the wind carries us far enough, but not too far. There we go. And now don't bounce on there. Okay. It's always scary when you catch the corner of where the rough meets the rough and the fairway meet, because your ball could just keep skipping and rolling. But that didn't happen. So I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm cheap, huh, Greg? The eyeball and the Cinco de Mayo ball have 100% the same exact stats, brother. I may be cheap, but I'm smart. Now, I'm cheap because I shouldn't still have eyeballs at this point. You know, Halloween was however long ago. But I guess saving those balls really helped me, huh? Danny Robbins says, yeah, must be dyslexic tonight. Happens to me all the time, brother. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's the same exact ball, you know? Now, we could definitely rough bump here because the wind is going to push us. So here's a cool little thing. I think Tommy said something like only 2 bars of backspin, like 4.5. But here's a cool thing. Okay, so there's 5 rings, right? So just beyond that white ring where the fairway is, that's where the ball's going to hit. So I'm going to move that down just a little bit because I don't want the ball to hit too close. And let's see if this works. Oop. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Joe says, if we donate, you should invest it in them since we never know when we will see the next Wind 5 ball. That's a tough one, Joe. No, San Diego Steve, I'm not related to Kinky Friedman. I didn't know there was such a person named Kinky Friedman. Who are you friends with? But getting back to Joe's question, you know, that's so rough. I don't want you guys donating balls to me, you know. Everyone should have to pay their own way through. If you wanna throw a tip my way or something like that, you know, I appreciate the tips. I guess if someone said something along the lines like, with this donation, I want you to get this or that, If the money's in my bank account, because it takes me a month to get it, I would do it, but I don't encourage that. And I don't encourage that because this is a 100% free to watch show. There's no charge. I'm not saying, oh my God, well, there's an expense for balls. There's an expense for internet. You know, there's no expenses whatsoever. I do this hobby because I love to do it. And as I showed you earlier, Joe, I think I have 50 level 5 wind resistance balls. So I really don't even need them, you know? But yeah, you know, a tip is just that, you know, it's just a tip. It's you know, it's a nod. Thank you for, you know, streaming whatever. Here's a couple bucks. Go buy yourself some lunch. Buy yourself some new shoes, kid. Get away from me, you bother me. You know, it's never for my game, if you know what I mean. You know, it's never for, you know, oh, if you guys don't donate this stream, then I'm not going to buy balls. You know, that doesn't sit right with me. That's why I'll never ask for donations for balls or anything else, because where does it stop even, you know? I want a donation for, ooh, get in the, they don't call me Chip. But I'll take that. That's good practice. So we really don't need to put that much side spin. Gee, James, do you think it was the ball guide that really helped me there on the snipper? I sometimes think when I'm in other people's games and I type snipper, I really think that people are thinking that I don't know how to spell sniper. But no, I know snipper and sniper are two different things. And see, this is a very dangerous shot. Now he's got a chip from there if this wasn't a shootout. And that's tough, and it's even tougher most of the time you're going to be going through either the rough or the sand. All right, 2 more holes to go, and it's 9:01. So I really hope Jesse wasn't planning on going on immediately at 8, although me and him talked on the phone earlier. We're real life friends, even though we live, you know, I'm in the north and he's in the south. You know, and he said he put a little half-hour buffer there just in case someone, ooh, I got the wrong club for this. I got the wrong club for this. So we're just going to have fun with this hole. This is the hole I believe I beat Jesse on his stream with, and it was a ridiculous rough bump that should have never worked. I got like so lucky. But this person here with the Goliath, this is exactly what you want to do. You want the Goliath, you want to make your wind adjustment, knock down that wind as much as possible, and put on full curl with 2 backspin, I believe, depending on the wind. But in most cases, it's 2 backspin. Even though he hit it great with a not too accurate club, he should be very close. And look at that. I mean, yeah, I guess you could do a little better for, you know, shootout, but for actually, you know, putting, he's in good shape. So this is what, see, you're in between clubs. This is why you don't want to go with the Saturn. But you know what? I'm actually going to have a little bit of fun. A 6.8 mile an hour wind straight on is going to land me right where the blue is. So let's set this up and let's try it. I don't recommend this for the tournament, but because the wind is blowing straight up, the ball's going to land where the blue is. We're in good shape. Full spin, 1.5 backspin. Let's see where we land. Overpowering just a tad. Not on purpose. I backed off a little. Let's see how this works out. Can we, yeah. It didn't work out because sometimes, I don't know if there's an elevation difference or whatever, but sometimes when the wind is at your back, it's good to take 1 or 2 bars of spin off. I'm still learning a lot about the, you know, the wind rings. If you didn't see mine and Tommy's video on the text guides, I highly suggest you watch that video. Tommy was just spitting some amazing information that just kind of blew me away. Stuff that like he normally doesn't put on his videos, stuff that is a little bit deeper that like me and James and J-Bone and Helios talk about, you know, behind closed doors. You guys get a little sneak peek of that. I'm sure J-Bone will probably cover it in his stream as well. But always pay attention, you know, to things you don't know about. And that's probably what happened there. No, Joe, I didn't see your hole-in-one, but I watch all of Jesse's videos, so I definitely will see it if that's where it's posted. Or do you have your own YouTube channel now, Joe? Hey, Santos. But yeah, I highly recommend just going with the Guardian. All right, now again, I'm gonna have some fun here. Let's go Titan. I asked James to take this shot. Tommy said you could get on the green in one, and I do believe him that you can get on the green in one, but not with this club or ball. But I'm still gonna just attempt it. Hopefully we don't get it good like last time. Perfect. Now am I gonna do another? I'm gonna hit the rough probably. Yeah. So see, there's really no advantage to going this way, in my opinion, if you have clubs like me in pro, because when you pull all the way back, there's always the risk that you're going to hit, you know, you're not going to hit perfect. You're going to hit great. You're going to hit whatever. Just put that full top spin on, adjust for the wind, maybe a little side spin to the right if you know, have to go by the bulge where this person is. Why is he going left? Oh, probably because he's not going to really adjust for the wind. But whatever you do, you know, just go straight up and take your nice easy. You got an easy first shot and an easy second shot. This tournament, believe it or not, is very easy. It's very straightforward on a lot of holes. Where you're going to run into trouble is there's just so many little obstacles, skinny fairways, not hitting the perfect shot and ending up in the rough because you hit it great. But as far as play style and everything, it's so straightforward, but there's just so many mistakes to be had. You know, simple little mistakes, such as thinking that you're getting it perfect and you're not, you know. Wind mistakes, like the mistake what the, why would you jump like, I didn't. Fuck. And I want to end it on a chip note. Oh, my chip. Yeah, great. They're not going to call me Chip. Okay, well, that didn't work out as planned. Again. Just some fine tuning. It's a nice, easy chip shot there, which with my score being as high as it is, I am going to take the chip shot, but Joe, the par threes are hard holes if you're saying that you're going to get aces on them, but just in terms of getting birdies on the par three, I don't think the par threes are hard holes. Is that what you're saying, Joe? For aces, they're hard? See, he took the way where he didn't have to overpower, and he's in a better situation than me. So don't take the way I took. James already took that way for me earlier, and I got to see it. But for me, it doesn't make sense. Even with the power 5 ball, with the clubs I have, wowzers. That's all right. I can live with that. See, D Fresh says he agrees, but D Fresh, are you talking about like, are you talking about aces? You know, like getting the hole in one? If you're saying that, I completely agree with you. But if you're saying, okay, so -2, I don't think we're not going to qualify. we're gonna be back on tomorrow much earlier. But yeah, aces, they're very hard. You're not gonna get too many aces. But in terms of just overall the course, you're gonna hit roughs. You got skinny fairways that bend and ebb and flow, and I don't know. Tour 4 is so straightforward. The wins that you're going to get in pro and expert, I mean, I'm not going to even talk about expert because I'm not an expert, not there. But in terms of, just the par threes, they're, oh man, I can't get words. You remember the par three we just had with a really hilly, there's bumps and everything everywhere, and like you're just kind of like hoping that you hit in the right spot, and if you don't, you're gonna go flying left or you're gonna go flying right. There's none of that in this. That's what I like. So yeah, in terms of the par threes being the par threes being hard, I disagree, and it's an opinion. I don't know if there's a right person. I don't know if there's a wrong person. They're hard to ace. Absolutely, there's not going to be very many aces, but they're not as hard as the a few others that I remember. I don't know. It's fine to disagree with me. That's cool. But let's pick this back up over at Jesse's channel. Jesse is going to be streaming anywhere between right now or 10 minutes from now. So we were able to squeeze this in and squeeze this out. And I look forward to seeing hopefully all 64 of you guys over at J-Bone's channel. Just go to YouTube and search J-Bone and then type Golf Clash behind it if you hadn't already. Also, earlier today, there was a very insightful video by Fun and James. He had a great video as well. Once again, just type in Fun and James and Golf Clash after that, and subscribe to both of these people if you haven't already. And a big thank you and shout out to my good friend Helios. We had a conflict schedule issue, and he told me just to go ahead and stream today. So also, I would subscribe to Helios as well. But yeah, Jesse's up next, and I hope to see many of you over there. Santos has church tomorrow. I would never want to compete with God. So definitely church over Golf Clash. And I'll see you guys, well, hopefully I'll see most of you guys over at J-Bone's place. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.